Welcome back to Craving Comics. This week with another graphic novel review, powered by
The Nerd Store.
The Nerd Store. This week we're going to be reviewing Silver Surfer and New Dawn from Marvel. This book written by Dan Slott and Michael Allred, art by Michael Allred and Laura Allred, one of our all-time favorite graphic novels.
So, Ricky, looking at this comic,
Yeah.
I have to ask you, who is the Silver Surfer? Because, I mean, this naked white guy on a surfboard. So
Well,
explain a little bit more.
He is silver.
Okay.
He is white underneath the silver.
Oh, okay.
The Silver Surfer has always been the herald of Galactus. Galactus, giant purple world-eating bad guy.
World eating.
World-eating,
Oh, snap.
world-consuming.
Okay.
So, not a fan, usually. Silver Surfer recently has turned into a good guy. He's trying to make up for the wrongs he's committed by steering Galactus towards everyone's worlds to eat them. He's trying to do the right thing now. He finds himself on an epic space adventure with a new friend. This woman right here.
Okay, so who is this woman? Okay, what she's wearing she's wearing a red spotted dress. So who is this woman?
So this is Dawn Greenwood. She's from a small town in New Hampshire, from a normal family, exceptionally normal life, until one day she's whisked into space by the Silver Surfer, more or less, and they start traveling space together. If you've ever seen Doctor Who, think the Doctor, traveling companion. The board is the TARDIS. You'll get the picture. It's amazing. Really good.
Oh. So, Ricky, space is a big place. So, where are some places that they travel to in this?
Well, in this first volume, one of the most amazing places they travel is actually called the Impericon. It's a big, hodgepodge spaceport planet. You can see it there. Cities just like popping out of nowhere. There's snow, flowers, there's aliens being held prisoner. That's where Dawn Greenwood actually first ends up. And in this volume, it's pretty much there and Earth that they go back to, except some of the weirdness from space follows them back to Earth, and that's what makes for such a good adventure with these two.
Okay.
Really
okay.
exciting.
Okay. No E.T.
They don't find E.T. They do find some other interesting Marvel characters along the way, like the Guardians of the Galaxy. As you can see, they run in with them. They run in with the Hulk, Doctor Strange in this volume, and then later on, even more awesome characters.
The Hulk in space?
No, he's
Alright.
back on Earth.
Okay. I was like, man, this guy.
We don't want a World War Hulk recap because then everyone dies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got too much I need to do first.
Yeah.
So, reading this first volume of New Dawn, what would you say when it comes to ratings? What would you give it?
For me, it's at least an A-, if not an A. I mean, this has been one of the most fun comics I've read in the past year, 2 years. It's been just impeccable. Writing, so creative, so funny. They're in space. Some people will knock it and say it's too close to Doctor Who. It's actually kind of a tribute from Dan Slott, the writer. He's a huge Whovian, loves the concept. So if you like that, definitely a sell for you. If not, it's a good way to get to know that kind of story. Artwork just beautiful, so creative. The team, a married couple actually, Michael and Laura Allred, just do amazing kind of pop culture art. Lots of cool textures and colors that for me just make it at least an A-, probably an A if we're gonna be honest. Just amazing.
All right. So, Ricky, when it comes to our viewers, where can they find a comic like this?
Well, a great place to find it would be the Nerd Store, located here in Utah, but with a great online presence. Facebook.com/NerdStoreUT. Online orders, as you can see, tons of graphic novels, memorabilia, toys, pop figures, hats, belts, apparel, you name it, they got it. Vintage comics, rare covers, even, as long as we're getting into it, some store-exclusive covers of some awesome Valiant comics. You have Wrath of the Eternal Warrior, a 1 in 500 cover, and the Book of Death, number 1, a 1 in 750 cover. So check those out, order it online. These 10% off for a short time, and just give it a look. Facebook.com/NerdStoreUT.
That is amazing.
It's incredible.
And seriously,
That's what we
the
do.
Nerd Store, guys, if you don't have it at your local comic book store, you might want to Facebook them because they do have a lot of most random comics that you're probably missing in your collection. But Charles, the owner, he's one of those guys that looks and looks and looks, and he may be able to have that one comic you've been looking for a while. So thank you for watching our YouTube video. We also do have a podcast on iTunes and Podomatics for the Craving Comics podcast, so listen in on that. And this is Brett Duke.
And Ricky Andresen. See you next time.